Good morning, students. Today's session is for your first HR specialization, that is for Advanced Human Resource Management. Today we are going to start another chapter of second unit, that is job analysis. I told you that your second unit consists of four chapters. First one is HRP, second one job analysis, job design, and last one is recruitment. So today we are going to start another chapter of second unit, that is job analysis. So before starting today's concept, first we have to understand what is job, what is analysis. After that, we can able to understand what is the concept of job analysis. So first we have to understand what is a job. Job, we can say it is a piece of work. Means in simple word, we can say job is a division of total task into various position. Means whatever the total task of the organization or whatever the total work of the organization, that can be divided into various categories or that can be divided into various positions. Means by creating some position, organization divides total task or total work of the organizations, because it is not possible for a single person to perform the whole task, whole work of the organization. So it is required to distribute the task, distribute the whole work of the organization into various categories, and organization perform these things by creating different positions. And organization creates a particular position, and within that position organization kept some task, and the person who appointed in that position, the person are liable to perform the activities, perform the task, whatever involved in a particular job on a regular basis. So job, we can say that it is a division of total task into various position. By creating some position, organization distribute the whole task, whole work, so that it is possible for the organization to achieve or accomplish its objective in a better way, because the total task is divided into various person, is divided into various position, into various jobs, and each person is able to perform a particular task only, so that person can able to concentrate more on a particular task, and the person can able to accomplish his or her task in a most desired way. So at last, after completing or after achieving all tasks, the organization's whole job, whole task or whole work can be accomplished. So job, we can say it is a piece of work. It is done for smooth operation of the work, and organization for dividing, for achieving the organizational goal. Organization divides various tasks or various works into various jobs into various positions. So whatever the job, whatever the position created by the organization, that is known as a job. And a particular job having some duties, some responsibilities, some tasks also, and which is regarded as a regular assignment to the individual employees. So in a particular position or in a particular job, organization kept some tasks, some duties, some responsibilities. So the employee who appointed in a particular job, the person is responsible for performing the task, performing these duties, responsibility on a regular basis, on a continuous basis. So after completing every task, we can say that the job is over, the work is over, and at last, ultimately, the organization able to achieve its total work, and able to achieve its objective. So, a job may be defined as a group of tasks involving some duties, responsibilities, knowledge, and skill. So, job, we can say that it is a piece of work. So, organization divides the total work into various positions, and each position is known as a particular job. And in each job, organization keeps some duties, some tasks, some responsibilities, and the person who appointed in a particular job, who appointed in a particular position, is liable to perform these tasks, these duties, and responsibilities on a continuous manner. And after performing each individual task, ultimately the organization's overall task can be achieved. Or we can say that a job is a group of tasks, or it involves some duties, responsibilities, some knowledge, skills that the employee has to perform on a regular basis. And each job having a definite title, like in an organization there are various types of jobs, like manager jobs, supervisor jobs, clerks, peons, superintendent. So each job having a definite title, and the person who appointed in a particular job, he has to perform different duties, different responsibilities. No two jobs are identical. Each and every job having different tasks, different responsibilities. The person who appointed in a managerial job, the person having more duties, more responsibilities as compared to other, because the person who appointed as a manager, he having the responsibility to control one department, he having the responsibility to make decisions for a particular department, or make decision, having the ability to control a particular department. So generally the person who having or who appointed in a managerial job, the person having different tasks, different duties and responsibilities, and that person is liable to perform these tasks, these duties in a regular basis. So what we can say, what is a job? What is a job? Job may be defined as a piece of work, and the total work or the total task of the organization is divided into various positions for smooth accomplishment of the task, for smooth operation of the organization. Again, each position is known as a particular job, and each job having some definite tasks, some duties and some responsibilities. And the person who appointed in a particular job, the person is liable to perform these tasks, these duties, these responsibilities on a day-to-day basis. So in an organization, no two jobs are identical. Different jobs having different duties, different tasks, different responsibilities, and each job having a definite title like accountants, clerks, peons, and managers. So this is all about job. Job, we can say that it is a piece of work. Next, we have to understand what is the meaning of analysis. In general, we can say that analysis means what? In general, we can say that analysis is the process of detailed examination of something. So if we analyze something, means if we examine something in detailed manner, we can say that it is a analysis. Next comes to job analysis. So what we can say job analysis? Job means it is a piece of work. Analysis, we can say that it is a detailed examination of something. So job analysis means we can say that it is a process of detailed examination of a particular job. So job analysis is a process of detailed evaluation, detailed examination of a particular job. So now a question arises, what is the reason behind analyzing a particular job, or and what the HR manager will do in a job analysis process? So, job analysis refers to the process of collecting information about a job. So, what is the reason behind analyzing the job in a detailed manner? Organization wants to know what duties, what tasks, what responsibilities involved in a particular job, and after that, what skills required to perform that job. Again, what experience, what knowledge, what abilities, means whether a person having the conceptual skill, whether a person having technical skill or managerial skill, what type of skill is required to perform a particular job, that can be analyzed or that can be identified through job analysis. So job analysis, we can say that it is a process of detailed examination of a particular job. So a question arises, what is the reason behind analyzing a particular job in a detailed manner? So job analysis statement provides necessary information about a particular job. It provides detailed information about a particular job. Means job analysis statement reveals in detailed manner what task involved in a particular job, what duties involved in a particular job, what responsibilities a particular job having, and what hazards the job involved, and what skills is required to perform that task for that job, what experience and what qualification is required. Again, the relation with other job, the relation of a particular job with other job, and which type of job it is, and what grade of that job is, that can be identified through job analysis. Means job analysis is a process of providing detailed information, or job analysis is a process that refers to collection of detailed information about a particular job, detailed information about a particular job, so that the organization can able to identify the can able to identify and explain to the employee what duties, what tasks, what responsibilities the employee has to perform in a particular job. And on the basis of job analysis statement, the organization can able to recruit and select the human resources. And job analysis is done always on the ongoing jobs, means whatever the job present inside the organization, on the basis of the present job only job analysis is done, so that the organization can able to identify the duties, the tasks, the responsibilities involved in a particular job, and accordingly the organization can guide the human resources, can counsel the human resources, and can arrange necessary programs for developing the human resources also. So job analysis contains detail about a job, and job analysis contains the total job content, and it is a formal and detailed examination of a job. In job analysis, the evaluator, the organization formally examine the job, so that it can able to identify what the tasks, the duties, the responsibilities involved in a particular job. Again, it is possible for the organization to identify the what hazards involved in a particular job, so that organization can able to explain these things to the human resources, so that the human resources can able to take some preventive measures to protect themselves from the hazards, so there is less, so they are less prone to accidents. And after that, what skills, what knowledge, what abilities required to perform that job, that also can be provided through job analysis, so that accordingly organization or HR department can procure the human resources, so the organization able to place the right employee in right organizational position, and able to explain what duties, what tasks the person has to perform in a particular job. Next, we can say that it is a systematic investigation of tasks and duties, responsibilities necessary to do a job. Means we can say that job analysis is a systematic investigation of tasks, systematic investigation of duties, responsibilities necessary to do a job. Means for performing a particular job, what duties, what task involved, means what actions the employee has to do, what work the employee has to do in a particular job, that can be investigated, that can be identified through job analysis. And job analysis is an important personal activities, because it identifies what the person has to do and how the person has to do, so what the person has to do to get a satisfactory result. So job analysis, we can say that it is a process of collecting detailed information about a particular job. So what is the reason behind conducting a job analysis? Job analysis main intention is to identify what duties, what tasks, what responsibilities a job having, and what hazards and what type of job it is also. It reveals through job analysis, and accordingly organization can explain to the human resources about their task, about their duties, about their responsibilities. And again, according to the involvement of hazard, organization also provides some preventive measures to the human resources to protect the employees from the accidents. And job analysis also reveals various information about about the skills required to complete a particular task, to perform a particular work or particular job. So some job require conceptual skills, some job require managerial skill, and some job require technical skill. So this can be identified through job analysis. So we can say that job analysis is a process of collecting detailed information about a particular job, or we can say that it is the anatomy of job, means detailed evaluation, detailed investigation of a particular job. So at last the organization can able to identify what task, what duties, what responsibilities, what level of hazard is involved in a particular job. Again, that job is a for what type and what grade of job that is, what difficulties involved in a particular job. Again, to perform that job, which type of skill is required, which type of knowledge and which type of ability, which type of experience is required, that can be revealed through job analysis. And we can say it is a statement, or it is a written statement, that reveals detailed information about a particular job. It includes the information about a particular job. Again, it includes also the information about a particular employee who performing that job or who are going to perform that job. So job analysis, conducting a job analysis is very important, because by referring these things, organization can explain to the human resources about their duties, about their task, about the duties, about their task to the human, about the duties, about the task and responsibilities to the human resources. So if the organization prepare a job analysis statement, then it is easy for them to explain, easy for them to counseling the human resources, it is easy for them to explaining about their duties, about their responsibilities in a clear manner, and it is easy for them to set a standard for human resources. And it provides a base for recruiting and selecting the human resource on the basis of job analysis statement. Means on the basis of what? Job analysis statement, like whatever the skills required, whatever the experience, whatever the educational levels required to perform a particular job, that is mentioned in job analysis statement. So by referring these things, by referring these things, organization can plan to recruit, can plan to select that type of human resources for a particular job, so that the organization able to, so that the organization able to procure the right human resources for the right organizational position. Next comes to, this is the concept of job analysis. So job analysis, we can say that it is a detailed investigation of a particular job, or we can say it is an investigation of a particular job, or we can say it is the anatomy of job. Through job analysis, organization can able to get what? The detailed information about a particular job, about a particular task. Next comes to definition of job analysis. Job analysis is defined by various experts in different way. Here I take two definitions for our discussion. First one is the Flippo's definition. Flippo said that it is a process of studying and collecting information relating to the operations and responsibilities of a specific job. So what Flippo said that job analysis is a process of what? Process of studying and collecting information, process of studying and collecting information about a particular job, about a specific job, specific job for operations, for performance. Means it is a process of collecting detailed information about a job. So after collecting this information, organization can able to explain these information of these tasks, responsibilities, duties to a person who appointed or who are going to appoint in that particular job, so that the person, or so that the employee appointed in a particular job can able to get detailed ideas about the task involved, about the duties, responsibilities involved in a particular job, and what he has to do, the person can able to get. And also people said that the immediate product of job analysis are job description and job specification. People said that in job analysis statement, there are in job analysis there are two statements prepared, two separate statements prepared, like a job description statement and job specification statement. Means in job analysis statement, organization collect detailed information about a particular job. Means for means in a particular, in a job analysis, organization collect detailed information about a job, again detailed information about a person who are going to perform that job. These things also collected in job analysis. So job analysis contains information about a particular job. Means job analysis contains information what activities, what tasks, what responsibilities a particular job having, again what type of job it is, what grade of job it is, and what duties it involves, how, what hazards it also involves. Apart from that, job analysis statements also involves the employees details also. Means whatever the task involved in a particular jobs, what type of skill or what type of human resources is required to perform that one, that job, that is also mentioned in job analysis statement. So in job analysis statement, the employees requirements also is also mentioned. Means whether the employees, whether the organization, whether that job require human conceptual skill, technical skill, and any other skills to perform that one. Again, what type of educational level is required to perform a particular job, to perform that job, and what experiences required to perform a particular job, what mental abilities, what emotional abilities is also required to perform a particular job, that is mentioned in job analysis statement. So job analysis statement involves detail about a particular job, and about employees details also involved in a job analysis statement. And at last, in job analysis, the organization prepared two statements. So we can say that that is the immediate product of job analysis. After collecting detailed information of a particular job, organization prepared two independent statement, or two separate statement, that is known as job description as statement and job specification statement. Later we will discuss in detail what is job description and job specification statement. So job description means what? Job description involves details about a particular job. Means in job description statement, it is clearly narrate about a particular job. What task involved, what duties, what responsibilities, what hazards involved, what type of job it is, again what grade of job it is, again the relation of one job with another job, that is mentioned in job description statement. So job description statement explains detail about a particular job, and after that job specification statement. In job specification statement, the employee specification, the employee's requirement is mentioned. Means for performing a particular job, what type of skills is required, again what type of educational level is required, and again how many experience is required, what type of emotional abilities, mental abilities, what types of another more skills is required, that is explained in job specification statement. So Kripo said that it is a process of studying and collecting information related to operation and responsibilities of a specific job. So for performing a particular job, whatever the skills, whatever the task for a particular job, within a particular job, what task involved, what duties, what responsibilities involved, that can be collected through job analysis statement. And again, organization collect various information about the employee specification, employees requirement in a particular job. So accordingly, the organization explain the human resources about their duties, about their task, about their responsibilities. Next, we will discuss another definition given by Hierman. Hierman said that a job is a collection of tasks that can be performed by a single employee to contribute to the production of some product or service provided by the organization. So Hierman first explain what is a job. He said that job is a collection of tasks. So within a job, organization kept some tasks, some duties, some responsibilities that can be performed by a single employee. Means in a particular job, if a single employee is employed, and that person perform the necessary tasks, perform the necessary duties and responsibilities, and that employee helps to contribute something towards the organizational productivity, towards the organizational objective. And he said that each job has certain ability requirement associated with. He said that different job having different requirement. No two jobs are identical. Each job is different from one to another. Each job requires separate ability, certain ability, and certain requirements also. And every person who appointed in a particular job, they are liable to perform the task, they are liable to perform the duties and responsibilities that involved in a particular job. Hierman said that job is a collection of tasks that can be performed by a single employee to contribute to the production of some product provided by the organization. And he said that each job having certain abilities and requirements associated with it. This is all about the job. And he said that job analysis is a process used to identify these requirements. He also said that job analysis is a process of what? Process of identifying what tasks, what duties, what responsibilities a particular job having, and accordingly organization informs the human resources about their duties, about their responsibilities. And he also said that job analysis immediate to productive job description and job specification. In job description, there is detailed examination of a particular job, there is detailed narration of a particular job, and in job specification statement or the job specification statement reveals detailed information about the employee's requirement. So job analysis having two statements, that is job description and job specification. Now we will discuss the job description statement in detail. So what is the meaning of job description? I told you that in job analysis statement, organization collect detailed information about a particular job. Generally, job analysis is done on ongoing jobs only. What are the jobs present in the organization? On the basis of that, job analysis is done. So after job analysis, organization prepare two statement, that is job description statement. So what is the meaning of job description? Job description is a statement that narrates detailed information about a particular job. Means a particular job, what in a particular job, what types of tasks, what duties, what responsibilities involved, what hazards involved in a particular job, and what equipments, what tools involved in a particular job, and the nature of supervision level also, and the nature of freedom also, working conditions, and the relation of one job with another job, that can be mentioned in detail in job description statement. And job description statement is prepared on the basis of data collected through job analysis. So what are the data collected in the job analysis statement? On the basis of that, the job description statement is prepared. So it is a functional description of the content and what job requires, what the job requires, that is detailedly explained in job description statement. And job description is a written statement of what job holder does, how it is done, and why it is done. So job description statement explains what the job holder will do, how the job holder will do, and what the person has to do, why the person has to do, that is mentioned detail in job description statement. Next we will discuss the purpose of job description. So there are various purposes of preparing job description. First one is the grading and classification of job. So for grading, for categorizing various jobs of the organization require the job description statement. In job description statement, it is clearly mentioned about the duties, about the responsibilities, task of a job, and again it involves the nature of supervision, nature of freedom levels also mentioned in job description statement. And it also mentioned what type of difficulties, what type of skills required to perform that one, that is mentioned in job description. And according to the difficulties of the job involved, organization categorize the different jobs. So organization categorize different jobs on the basis of job description statement. Generally there are four grades of jobs, like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. In grade 1, organization kept the job with higher difficulties, with greater responsibilities, and the job which having higher difficulties, which having more responsibilities, that can be identified through job description. So job description statements is used for grading and classifying of jobs, and this is done according to the difficulties of a job involved, and that can be identified through job description statement. Next one is the placement and orientation of new employees. So for placement and orientation of new employees, job description is very important. So when an organization appoints a new employees, it is required for the organization to explain the human resources, what the person will do, what tasks the person has to perform, what duties the person has to perform on a continuous manner, on a regular manner. Organization has to inform that. So the organization can able to explain these things to the human resources by referring what the job description statement. So job description statement is very important to explain detail about a person's task, detail about a person's duties. So when an organization appoints a person newly, when there is a orientation program for new employees, then it is by referring the description statement, organization explains the duties to the job holder. Next, promotion and transfer. So for promotion and transfer also job description is required, because for promoting a human resources organization, for promoting to a particular job, organization has to require to know what duties, what tasks the person has to perform, when the person is promoted to a higher job, it is required for the organization. It is required for the organization to explain detail about the new jobs to the promoted employee. So at that position, at that situation, organization should have to refer what job description statement. By referring the job description statement, the organization can able to explain what duties, what tasks the person has to perform. So it is very important also for promotion and transfer. And in job description statement, the detailed tasks, the detailed duties is duties is narrated. And by referring these things, the organization can able to identify the person's skill level, the person's efficiency level. If the person are able to cross their standards, means if the person are able to perform more than the task involved in a particular job, then at that situation organization can conclude that the person is liable for promotion. And transfer case also job description helps to the organization. Next one is the outlining career path. For identifying the career path for the human resources, job description statement is very important. So when an employee is appointed in a particular job, organization explains what to do to get a next higher position job. By referring the job description statement, by referring the higher positions description statement, the HR manager can able to identify or can able to explain the human resources what to do, what the person has to do to get a higher job, to grasp the higher opportunities. Next, developing the work standards. Also, developing the work standards means for organization generally set a standards for the human resources. So that standard can be set by using job description statement. In job description statement, it is clearly mentioned what duties, what tasks the person has to perform. Accordingly, organization set the standards, and that is communicated to the human resources who appointed in a particular job. Again, the organization has to compare the actual performance with the standard performance, and whatever the deviation arises, that can be identified easily if the organization prepare a job description statement. Next one is the counseling of employees. So for counseling of employees, job description is very important, because organization has to counsel the employees on the basis of description statement. In description statement, detail about the job is mentioned, and according to that, the organization explains what duties, what tasks the employee has to perform in detailed manner. Again, the organization explains what hazards the job having and what measures he has to take to prevent themselves from the accident. So these are the various purpose for using job description statement. So next one is the advantages of job description. So there are number of advantages of job description, and there are number of disadvantages of job descriptions also. So job description is very important to the organization. So due to some advantages, job description is very important, and job description also having some limitations also. So what are the advantages of job description and what are the disadvantages of job description, we will discuss in our next class. So this is all about today's class. Thank you.